Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into this video and checking out what the Advanced Master of Conservation of Monuments and Sites at the Faculty of Engineering Science is all about. Before we start, we have a short clip of our former president. She will give you a teaser on what makes his Advanced Master actually stand out.
Hello, my name is Minjia Yang. I have the honor of serving as the president of the Raymond Lemaire International Center for Conservation. After 30 years working in the United Nations, largely at UNESCO, I know how important culture is for development. And when we deal with heritage management, it is not just a question of monuments and buildings and sites, but a question of in what way heritage can be an asset to local development of the population who live around it. And of course, we consider tourism and the visitation of sites as a very important vehicle for education. Our center is an 18-month program focused on interdisciplinary training for our students who come from all parts of the world and are people of different disciplines. So the aim of our program is to ensure that our students are able to dialogue with each other across countries and across different disciplines. And in this regard, I'm very proud to say that the Lemaire Center has now 800 graduates from about 70 different countries, many of whom have attained very important positions in their countries, both for the government service as well as in the private sector. And I'd like you to take a look at our program and to consider joining us at the center. Thank you.
If you like what you heard so far, there is good news. This specific Advanced Master welcomes students from all over the world and from a wide range of disciplines. As you can see here, the majority of our students so far come from Europe, but the number of students from other continents and countries is growing fast. The People's Republic of China, Ecuador, India, Canada and Egypt, to name a few. Next to creating a very international environment, this Advanced Master also brings together a multitude of students with different educational backgrounds. While the bulk of our students have a first degree in architecture and related disciplines, each year the program also welcomes several students with a background in humanities and a variety of other sciences. So, in this specific master, you will be sure to study and collaborate in a very international group of both like-minded and diverse students. But what are we all about? For around 45 years, the Master in Conservation of Monuments and Sites has developed and enhanced its interdisciplinary program for young professionals. Based on its well-established methodology, this master ensures that its students develop the necessary skills and knowledge to work and collaborate in the field of built heritage conservation, restoration and management. Today, various international, European and national organizations recognize the valuable skill sets that alumni of this master program bring. All of this is set in a 3 semesters program. The first 2 semesters really focus on intensive and collaborative training in Leuven. The third semester focuses more on skill building, which can be done literally anywhere in the world. Leuven, the country you call home, or elsewhere. Now, let's have a look at how these 3 semesters actually work. Here you see a short outline of what the 3 semesters actually are and how they fit in the academic year. Basically, the first 2 semesters are a mix of both theoretical courses and interdisciplinary collaboration in different project works, each time followed by an exam period. Not to worry, you will get a more visual explanation on what these theoretical and project-based courses are in a moment. Following the first 2 very intensive semesters in Leuven, you will be able to plan your 3rd semester more dynamically, both in terms of where you geographically will be, as well as the content-wise dynamic between preparing a master thesis and completing an internship and research seminar. Good to know is that this 3-semester program is really integrated in University of Leuven. This means that the Advanced Master Program can count on the support of 2 departments in the Faculty of Engineering Science, being Architecture and Civil Engineering, and that the program has exchanges with a variety of relevant scientific disciplines that can be found in various faculties of the university. All of this creates a very rich and interdisciplinary environment indeed, something that can best be explained by 2 of our recent alumni.
Now let's look at how rich and interdisciplinary the content of the program actually is. The theoretical and methodological framework of the program is not just taught during lectures in a setting of the 16th century Arabian castle. Students also learn during a variety of site visits, discussions, and seminars. Topics could range from the history, theory, and practice of architectural heritage conservation, the understanding of building materials, degradations, maintenance, and treatment techniques, to the legal, social, and economic dimensions of built heritage management in courses on conservation policies and sustainable tourism. There is also, of course, the project and practice-based training. During these courses, students work during short, intensive periods in small groups in collaboration with the teaching staff of the Advanced Master as well as international visiting experts. This part of the training focuses on hand surveying and visually understanding of the building components, build heritage on a larger scale, as well as metric skill building, which includes hands-on experience with a wide variety of surveying and documentation techniques to learn the utility and the limits of 3D data when making a conservation brief. While all of this theoretical and practice-based education is useful in itself, all knowledge and skills become even more valuable when they are brought together in the integrated project work. By working in an interdisciplinary group in a studio, students go through an accelerated trajectory of the different phases of a built heritage conservation and restoration project, from identifying heritage values to developing an actual conservation project with design proposals at the end. Each year, students are given a wide variety of built heritage topics to work on, ranging in scale, typology, and construction period. These topics are carefully selected to ensure the accessibility of the sites and also the relevance of the students' work and backgrounds. This integrated project work is definitely the backbone of the first year.
But it's not the only learning experience. Another key feature of the second semester is the International Workshop, a 1 to 2 week intensive on-site project that showcases built heritage and preservation and management practices abroad. Each year, the workshop combines fieldwork and site visits, but the location varies to different countries and continents. The topic is selected according to the relevance for the students and ongoing activities of the teaching staff. Some examples of past workshops focus on conservation of modern movement architecture in Central and Eastern Europe, the challenges of the preservation and management of historic city centers in fast developing countries, or the management of World Heritage Sites in Ecuador, Scotland, and Jordan. With all this talk about the first year, you might be wondering, but what about the third semester? Well, the combination of the master thesis, research seminar, and internship give a very full 6 months experience in the built heritage field. Without a doubt, the internship opportunities the students get through the large and specialized networks of the advanced master is one of the main added values, all depending on the interests of the students and how they want to further develop themselves in the future. They will have the opportunity to check out different international and European organizations, professional offices, research institutes, or government agencies of their choice. So, for now, this was just a short ride through the basics of this advanced master. But if you want to know more or are not sure if this program fits your core interests and future plans, just check out the website. You will find not only more detailed information on the master, but also who is involved and what they do on a day-to-day basis. You can check the biannual newsletter with loads of examples on project works, site visits, internships, and thesis research done by our students. Or you can just learn more about what it is to study at the most innovative university in Europe. No matter what you're looking for, don't hesitate to drop an email with any questions you might have.
That was it. Hope to hear from you all soon.